Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to transfer a car title in Texas. I'll keep this super brief, but please pay attention all the way to the end because there are small details that you cannot miss and you'll need multiple forms to get the transfer done. So first check the front of the Texas title, find the VIN and the vehicle details, then check the seller's name, address, and signature areas. Look at the odometer section too. If the vehicle is 10 years old or older, it may show exempt. If it says rebuilt or salvage, that's okay as long as the seller told you. So most importantly is make sure the VIN on the title matches the VIN on the actual car. Next, flip to the back of the title. So this is the main section that you need to fill out. The seller's printed name must match the front exactly, including middle initials and long last names. So fill in the buyer and seller information. Make sure it's signed, write the odometer reading or mark exempt if it applies, and write the date of sale. You need to transfer the title within 30 days of the sale, so don't wait too long. And before you go to transfer the title, you must have a vehicle safety inspection, and you may also need an emission inspection depending on your county. So some sellers do this before selling, but as the buyer, make sure you're ready to handle it if they don't. Now, for the forms, you'll need Form 130U at the point of sale. Fill out completely and carefully. The buyer's name should match the driver's license and the seller's name should match the title. The VIN needs to match everywhere and you both need to agree on the purchase price. If you want to be extra safe, you can bring the paperwork and the seller to the county tax assessor's office and fill it out there. There's also the vehicle transfer notification, which is mainly for the seller. The seller can mail it in, but it's easier to submit it online. It also helps transfer liability away from the seller, so it's smart to have the buyer fill it out clearly. And a good habit is to take photos of all completed forms and include both the buyer and seller driver's licenses in the photo for proof. And last thing here is, as the buyer, you don't assume the seller's insurance covers you. Before you drive away, make sure you put your own insurance on the car. So for the license plate, it can stay with the car or go with the seller, but just report it correctly based on what you decide. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you on the next video.